We're here for round 2, currently 1-0. And our hand has way too many combo pieces. This is kind of a shame. The Seer, the Fanatic, the Protean Hulk. Through the reach to go to the Protean Hulk, but if we had like a Faithless Looting or something, I might keep this, maybe, but as is, this is a pretty easy mulligan. And this hand is reasonable even though we don't have any red. I do think that we can get there. Then we just need to find a Hulk, and that's game! We just need to loot. Just need to loot. Sleight of hand, storm strategy. Well, we need red mana quickly. Instead, we found basic island. Not a lot of lands in our deck that don't make red. We have Watery Grave, Island, Swamp, and that might be it. That is it. So aside from Watery Grave, we have found them all. Let's try not to do that anymore. No Watery Graves, please. Just any other land. Hase. I will accept Hase. Yes. Alright, potential storm guy, please don't kill me. Well, he's definitely storming. We'll figure that out. A lot of Thought Scours, a lot of foils. They start going off and probe me. I will likely concede if it's pretty clear that I'm going to die. Because otherwise I think they'll board in a bunch of defense grids and whatnot. Ooh, a Scalding Tarn. It's probably discarding Island. Izzet Charm, unfortunately, is not a very good way to break up their combo, since they can pay the 2 rather easily, unless they're like, you know, stuck on 2 and leading with a ritual, or stuck on 3, I suppose. Crap. The jig is up. Now I feel naked after every probe. Never fails. Well, our opponent still cannot kill us. Well, both of those are pretty good. Could just discard Delta looting and then play all our spells next turn. Although we might want to Inquisition our opponent twice. So it's possible we just discard both lootings. Could see that too. Guess we want to lead on Serum Visions. Now we just get Inquisition twice. Ritual, Past in Flames. Weird. Opponent did not think they could kill me with all this. I mean, they don't have a Metamorphose yet, but like if they paid 2 life with their probe and then they got to play like 2 sleight of hands off the Past in Flames, they don't think that that's lethal. Guess before Inquisition, maybe I could have looted with Jace, because then if I found the Hulk, I could just pitch it. And then kill them. That might be kind of risky if they did have some sort of weird counterspell, but... So now they have Ritual Past and Flame Sulfur Falls. And we can flashback a thing next turn. Either a looting or a Serum Visions. Could also just flashback an Inquisition and go after their hand some more. Oh, there's the Manamorphose they're looking for. Little jealous of all the foils. Foils look pretty nice now. Alright, so opponent found Tarn off of it, I believe. I thought they had a Sulfur Falls. Could certainly be wrong. Let's make this enormous real quick. Yeah, it was a Sulfur Falls. Alright. So now since they have a Manamorphose, they feel like they're in the same spot they were in last turn. That's really weird. I guess now they feel like they might be under some pressure. Like, I'm going to Inquisition them again next turn. So, kind of got beat down by my mana base this game. Guess I shouldn't have fetched Basic Mountain. Because if like, this was a Blood Crypt, if the Mountain was a Blood Crypt, and then the Watery Grave... If I fetched that instead of Blood Crypt, then I could have Inquisitioned them 3 times and, like, not had to go through this. So, yeah, that was probably pretty bad. And then I could have just spent my time looting. So I guess it wasn't my mana base's fault. It was mostly my fault. Since I chose my fetches incorrectly, because I'm a scaredy cat. Oh, such cowardice. My opponent can't definitely kill me, though, which is nice. I do get to draw a bunch of cards. So I could flashback Serum Visions and try and kill them next turn and hope that I don't die on their turn. Or I could flashback Looting naturally and then flashback Inquisition with Jace. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, Pact of Negation. That's cute. This is one of those spots I was talking about in the deck tech where it's like, maybe Pact of Negation is like reasonable. Jeez, my opponent just has all lands. Like, maybe Pact of Negation is reasonable against combo decks. Consider countering that one. Just need to find this stupid Hulk. What's going on? One on bottom, one on top. Cracking his fetch is somewhat ill-advised. Do I need all this red or do I need more black? I think I might need more black. So now we're shuffling in like the Revel Arc and stuff and basically just hoping we don't draw it. Guess we can just discard Viscera Seer, Scalding Tarn, play another Jace. And then next turn we can flashback 2 spells off Jace. So now we could go for a flashback past in flames. So we'll go ahead and counter that one. The old modern combo deck cripple fight. Oh dear. Very surprised we lost this one. Well, I guess I should have looted in response to try and find the other Pact of Negation. Could have just flashed it back again, maybe? Yeah. I would have shorted them 3 mana, though. Would have been better than just dying, that's certainly true. We will loot and see if it's there. I assume my opponent just has another grape shot. Oh, oh, that's so sick. Maybe should have done that the first time. It's hard to say. Oh dear. Oh. Big punts. Well, at the very least, medium punts. Oh no, I would have shorted them 4 mana. So yeah, they wouldn't have even been able to kill me, but I guess this is sort of the same thing, except, you know, they drew a bunch of extra cards and grape shot me for half my life points. Basically the same thing, right? Right? Ugh. Ah, they killed me anyway. Well, we weren't really finding anything, unfortunately. Man. Don't even really want a sideboard. Which is bad, because I certainly don't feel like I have the best sideboard available. Or the best main deck available for the matchup. So, pretty awkward. What type of stuff are they going to bring in against me? Maybe some, like, Dispel type stuff. Thankfully, Footsteps is a sorcery. I want to keep the bolts to kill Electromancer. Pact sort of helps, but not really. Could also just have, like, I don't know. Pyroclasm seems pretty bad. Nature's Claim seems pretty bad. Oh, they might try and Leyline of Sanctity me, actually. Since I did have discard. And it does stop my combo. So yeah, I guess we'll board in all the Nature's Claims. I'm certainly not happy about that, though. Probably should bring in the breeding pool, too. Might be helpful. Yep, let's go. Just gotta try and be faster, I guess. Well, this is somewhat fast. We have looting into Hulk. And then just gotta hope we draw footsteps and don't get killed. Turn 2 Jace certainly helps things along. Worth noting that my opponent did not have the ley line, which is good. Alright, now we're just a footsteps away. Meanwhile, still had all these through the breaches. Oh, that felt good. The old neck cracking. Maybe we'll just get killed on turn 3 after not finding our footsteps. Yeah. All right. So, if we drew an untapped land, we could like flashback looting and loot in response with Jace to not flip it. But now we don't really have that option since we just drew a land anyway. Yes, if I'm getting basic Island Delta, strictly worse than, or strictly better than Tarn. Because I could actually use Delta to find basic swamp if I wanted to, so. Use the wrong fetch land slightly, but it doesn't really matter. I guess I should have taken, I don't know, maybe taken Nature's Claim into consideration, but I definitely want to fetch a black there in case I did actually hit footsteps. Alright, well, if we untap, we have some stuff going on. Not sure that we're going to get to untap, though. So game 1, couldn't find a Hulk. Game 2, couldn't find the footsteps, and that's just kind of normal. Found the breaches, but they're a little too slow. Especially when we don't have adequate disruption for this matchup. Ritual, Metamorphose, I'm dead. Alright. Fun stuff. Gifts ungiven. Oh my. You can have not the Metamorphose and not the Passive Flames. Perfect. I guess if I give them Past in Flames, it's slightly better. And bin a ritual. Especially since you get to splice a ritual. Yeah, maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. It's hard to say. Either way, I thought I was dead, and I think, like, Gifts could just set up Grape Shot anyway. And then he'd have Past in Flames in the graveyard, which would definitely kill me, so I think what I did was right, but... Just waiting for the inevitable destruction of my life total. Swan song. Don't think it matters. Feel free to stop watching now. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Alright, GG's. So we did lose to the slightly faster combo deck. I do think I could have won both games with good draws, but like say if we had our round 1 draws in this matchup, we probably would have won also. So maybe we got a little lucky round 1. It's hard to say. 1-1. And man, we need to stop playing against fast decks. Fast decks are no good for us.